Good morning, yarn tubers. Welcome back to Dana's Wanderlust Crochet and my cowlick with Dana and Dooley. He is still under the covers waiting for his breakfast in bed, which we're working on right now. Working on that right now. So October Fiber Arts. Some of you, do this all the time. So those of you who do this all the time, stay tuned because I'm gonna challenge you a little bit. Maybe not much, but those of you who haven't made something that you donated, like to a nursing home, the veterans home, the VA, the VFW, whatever, make something this month. That's the challenge. Make something for charity. There are a lot of ideas. I mean, not just lap gowns and wheelchair blankets. You could do a little wheelchair organizer. You could do a twiddle muff. Apparently this is really good for like Alzheimer's patients. They stick their hands in the sides of this muff, and on the inside they can twiddle with, you've got different like bobble stitches and all kinds of stuff inside there, so that they can they have something to twiddle with. Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet did a twiddle mat. I don't know if that's completed or not. She has trouble completing things. You know how it is with poor Laura. I love you, girl. I like to tease her. There are a lot of different ideas on what you could make that would be donated. If you do cross stitch, do something that you can frame maybe and put and just give to a veteran to hang in his room at the nursing home. Do something, or even for the nurses' aides and the nurses at the station there, when you come up to that desk, they deserve a little love too. There are so many ideas, and a lot of you probably have even better ideas. So whatever your fiber art is, do it for some kind of charity or a giveaway to an organization. Now, for those of us who have done this before, let me tell you about the year that I organized a big lap blanket like drive, and this happens a lot. I mean, it's not like it was an original idea, but because that's something that goes on every year and has for years and years. But my little group of crocheters in Idaho were crocheting lap blankets for the veterans in our district of the VFW. And I think all in total, there were about 160 blankets combined. Some came in a box from California. I mean, it was amazing. This like blanket drive that we organized. Gotta feed the dog. I was so impressed. I just put out like a post in several Facebook groups calling people, this is, handmade blankets. We're crocheters, but, if you hand make some other kind, that's great too. A local 4-H project, they got involved and did those hand-tied, fleece blankets. And we walked in with bags and bags of lap blankets to the VFW that December. So that was cool. And then later on there was a bag that came in late. So I took it over to the local nursing home with a lot of veterans in it, and the response I got from when I set it up on the desk, all the ladies came over and they're like, oh my goodness, and they were just they were so excited. They were just pulling them out. I did not expect that kind of response from the nurses and aides. It was amazing. You know, there are a lot of different things that you can make one project for, or you can organize, you know, a little community, you know, goal to do something in December. I am doing, you know, my crochet skills development course. Assignment number 3 is going to be teaching, you know, beginners how to do a granny full blanket. I have promised the finished blanket that I do for that to Rosalie over at Yarn It Out, because she collects items no matter what they are. No matter what they are, any kind of item, to give to veterans at her local VA every year. So that blanket, when it's completed, goes to Rosalie. So basically, October Fiber Arts is about making something, doing something a little more than you normally do. Make it, you know, for some kind of charitable organization, or, you know, the people within that organization, whether it's the nurses, whatever you do. And if you are a normal, you know, charity crocheter, or whatever you do, cross stitch, embroidery, knitting, and you normally do things for charity, step it up a notch. Maybe you can organize a group of friends that, you know, make several things. What if you're an embroiderer? What if you embroider some pillows and, or, you know, pillowcases, and you give them to, you know, a nursing home or some organization of your choice. So I am excited to see, you know, those of you who decide to participate. You don't have to be a member of the Promoting Fiber Arts group if you don't want to be. If you just want to do it, you know, for the fun of it, and take on this little challenge. What do we call? Let's call them goals. Monthly goals. You know, use the hashtag October Fiber Arts. October is my favorite month for several reasons. September, August and September of, you know, a lot of tragedy happens in our family in September, August, September. So October's like this breath of fresh air. You know, it's my fall, and I'm excited. You know, maybe you're going to organize something as a Christmas project, as a, you know, anything. Let's hear from you and see what you think about the October Fiber Arts goal. Okay. I love you guys. Bye. Dooley just wanted to mention that this, that the Granny Square project, hi baby, he's cleaning my arm, is going to be my Grannies for Gramps challenge response, because I can't do something separate, but I want Tracy over at Crochet Rocks to know that, yes, Grannies for Gramps. And I'm going to link her video on that in the description box. Okay. Say goodbye, Dooley. Yeah. Dooley just wanted to mention that this, that the Granny Square project, hi baby, he's cleaning my arm, is going to be my Grannies for Gramps challenge response, because I can't do something separate, but I want Tracy over at Crochet Rocks to know that, yes, Grannies for Gramps, and I'm going to link her video on that in the description box. Okay. Say goodbye, Dooley.